Welcome to our weekly new global media talk show, weekly series with Dr. Smiley. Ramadan Mubarak to everyone. We are in the fasting month, so this is an opportunity just to come out here and then just to keep our viewers informed about some of the issues affecting us as humans and our community. So I have Ambassador Dr. Smiley. Welcome to the show.
Hi, everyone. Hi, viewers. Nice for connecting with all of you. And I'm sure this is a busy, holy month. I wish you all who all are celebrating across and my wishes and my prayers. And do count me in prayers as well. As I believe we grow together and pray together and at the same time win and bless together.
Perfect. Now, the topic today we're gonna be ironing here is loneliness. Many people can relate to loneliness. We have loneliness affecting families, affecting children, affecting adults, and if it is not addressed, it could really create some trauma. We have seen people that they feel like they are not loved because they have been left alone, and then some people would think like some people have some things against them. That's why they couldn't get in touch with others, and it caused different issues. So can you break down what you think of loneliness, and how can this have impact on us as humans, in which way, and then also like how do we control or mitigate loneliness issue.
Yeah, absolutely. This is very close topic of mine. I know it's pretty elaborate. We need to talk more and more, but we have time constraint. So I'll try to put certain things in life. That one thing we have to understand, there is no word as loneliness. So long as you create yourself very strong, you have your surroundings strong. It all depends upon you. Because see, the fact is that you have come to the world alone and you leave the world alone. Now, the story is just in between where you interact, where you come across, where you meet, where you try to make your story up. Otherwise, you came to the world alone and you will be leaving alone. But the story is just in between. So, it's all your inner conscious, is all your thoughts, your mindset which is creating that barrier. Let's not create the barrier. You are not lonely. You have yourself with you. That's the first confidence I want to give it to everyone. No one is lonely. Believe me, trust me. I mean, you
uh,
have to discover, yeah, you have to discover yourself first. You are your best companion. Because if you think, and that's where you go depressed, mental illness, those are the extreme level. Then we call it, oh, she or he is under depression. He or she has some problem because you don't believe that you have yourself with you. You carry yourself. You respect yourself. You are your best companion. What do you say?
all right, so some people might think that you know you've been so this thing focusing on people being themselves, but not everybody has that capabilities to be able to think that way, to say that I'm not lonely because I have myself and all of that. People are weak in different aspects, and once they don't feel love, they would come out and then try to commit suicide or try to do other things that will bring attention. So the issue is there. I mean, we've seen that even on homes, right? Even pets. You have a dog, I have a cat, right? If people are not around, I will hear crying. Okay, so loneliness, or isolation, we might call it, is has a fundamental impact and human well-being. So I think, we to accept the fact, we have to. Now, if you want to come up with a solution to say you are bigger than, what is out there, to feel the feeling of being lonely, you can internalize something and build up that to overcome loneliness. I can agree. Okay, but to say that it doesn't, it's not out there, it is out there, and people are feeling it. Some people don't have the capability how to overcome. And one one key one I mean one key thing of this, having this platform, is to come with solution how to resolve certain issues that we see in our community and society. So what can you address, what can you say that could help people overcome the feeling of loneliness, the
Yeah,
feeling of it?
yeah. I mean, you are true in some way that yes, when people move out of their country, they feel isolated. This is number one. I have seen myself here as well because you are away from that. But how do you overcome? You overcome when you have good circle around you. You talk to people. You communicate people. You do community services. You engage with your neighbors. So that means you are spreading your wings around, not that you are asking people, hey, come knock at my door. And then at the same time, you need to be selective. Set up your boundaries. Not that you are meant for everyone, and then it becomes a headache. Sometimes isolation, silence is the key for creativity and more productivity. I will just give you one simple statement which is really true. Successful people, they have two things on their lips. One is silence and another is smile. And it's not just because they just don't want to be in every crowd, but selective. So the solution is make yourself proactive. Do what you like to do, make you feel doing happy. Community service, even volunteering. That means you're interacting with people. Your mind becomes depressed, lonely because you are not interacting. You are not exchanging. That could be in different form because you are away from your country. And that's a number one factor of loneliness when you are having a distance. And that distance you need to create among yourself. Go for good walk, meditation, yoga, interaction, neighbor, community service, social media. You need to speak, you need to interact, you need to exchange. Doesn't matter. Sometimes I feel when I start walking on in my neighborhood, that doesn't mean you just wave your hands. That means you are ready to interact. Just walking alone and you know not looking at anything, you come back, hey, my walk was not successful, I'm not happy about it. But do the way, if you find someone on the way, interact and you see how you feel because there is an interaction. Your mind is saying please interact, please talk, please exchange, but yes, within your boundary, you know what to do. So that is the best solution. If you are into loneliness and out of your country and not in the community, and you have no control, every time, I have seen people say, hey, I don't feel lonely because I'm engrossed in my own world. I said there's something beyond your work level because you cannot, we have already talked about, you cannot stress here. This needs company. This needs attention. So either you pay attention or else you look around for attention by various means and ways. But don't pause, don't shut down. What do you say?
All right. You mentioned like those people who are from their country and they go to the West. Usually, loneliness, they affected loneliness. Of course, again, that is a trade-off that we have to make, or sacrifice that we have to make when we move to another country. You don't have your family around, busy schedule. Now you tell somebody I want to come and see you, they say I have to go do laundry, I have to go, go shopping, I have to go to the mall. Now conflict of schedule, and you will feel like maybe nobody has your time. Okay, and you walk around here, you say hi to people, they don't say hi back, or they turn their face like that. People are, psychologically are not responding to you, they don't even look at you. Even whatever you wear, you don't feel important, you don't feel like you are worthy. And God forbid, you are in a traffic or whatever, you go to something, you waste people time, they cost you out more than f you know now. As a human being, you feel like degraded, like you feel like, where's my value, where's the love, where's the, like, all these things are a sign of loneliness and isolation, because you are not feeling the human impact. In a way, you are not feeling any connection with people, just because there's no time, everybody's busy trying to make ends meet. Nobody you know care about anyone, and so forth. So loneliness can come as a result of a lot of things, especially in the West. Back home it's different. Like, you feel a little lonely, you go outside, you find people gathering, maybe playing music, dancing or something, or eating somewhere, and you greet them, they answer. They expect you to greet them back, and or they expect you to you know talk to you on the street, even if you don't know them. But as long as you are the same, I mean, like, you are in the same area, there is a tendency that you guys will speak. So all these things would could help someone come out of that feeling of loneliness, because you are talking to somebody, and then you've been connected to another human being, to another soul. So that feeling it can kind of elevate stress, and of course, other mental challenges, especially depression and so forth. So I think when you say loneliness is broad topic, but loneliness in what sector? In different sector. Some people who are not, who are even from here, they don't feel connected, because of, like I said, the system, the way the system, you have to work, you have to support yourself, you have to be there with your family, you have to, the bills are piling up. You don't pay your bills, you are homeless. So all that pressure would for somebody, to be out there looking for ends meet. Now, of course, you come home, your off days, you have tons of things to do. You call a friend, your friend said, oh, I have tons of things to do, you know and now you've become more depressed and lonely. So loneliness can come in different form. And another areas that people feel loneliness is abandoned and nobody caring for them. Like, you are growing up in a household, you don't have any, the two parents are not there. I mean, like, one of the parents is not there and the other parents is busy working, trying to pay the bills. Now, where is the love? Who is gonna be there to stay with you in talk and then take you to the parks, especially if you are young, and trying to show you the world. So that's why you see people committing suicide. You see people who gonna come out and complain that they have been abandoned, they have a mental trauma, and all of that. So it is loneliness, it has a heavy price on humanity. Yeah. So I don't know what other areas can you think, like, what loneliness in any different angle you look at it could affect us as human.
Well, I would like to give only few solutions. You, if you feel that you are being abandoned, no one loves you, you are good for nothing, blah blah, and so on and so forth. The only thing is that discover yourself. Try to put your focus on interacting with people. Keep busy doing what you love to do, what keeps you make doing happy doing. Forget about others. which makes you happy doing. That will make you keep busy. Don't pause. Don't stop yourself tuning into music. Music is the best therapy. There are certain relaxing music, chant, mantras, what we say, they help in releasing all your toxic, your pressure, your stress, your negative thoughts. I'm good for nothing. No one loves me. I have no one. Those have vibration power in that. Turn on to that. If you have no one at your home, tuning on to those music, do what you like to do, probably just cooking or planting or painting, or I don't know, there could be anything. So keep yourself busy in your hobby which you like to do. Only doing job is not what you being meant for to pay the bills and stress yourself. That's not, because most of the loneliness is coming out, stress is coming from there itself. It's a part. Stress, negativity is a part of loneliness.
Right.
Keeping yourself engrossed is not that you're doing a good thing. You could be the most lonely person, most lonely person. Believe me, trust me, because at the end of the day, when you shut down and oh my God, well, I'm totally stressed. So you should prioritize yourself. Keep time for yourself. Interact with people. It could be your parents, it could be your sibling, it could be your friend, it could be anyone. And the best person in the world is your parents. No one will care for you. It's only your parents will care for you.
Yeah.
And it's my own experience. I'm telling you. Whenever I get, oh my God, it's only parents. They will only be there for you. Others are all sidewalk. Telling you the truth.
What about your partner?
I love to be my no. I'm individual person, and I love to ease my life the way I want because I set
No, no,
my
you
own
said
time.
you mentioned that it's only your parents that could be
Yes,
there for you. I said, what about your partner? If you have a
I
significant
I
other.
no, I love to be single, and I love to be the way I am. I love to
No, no,
be
no,
the
no,
way.
not in particular, but I'm talking about generally. Generally, I'm talking about.
Well, generally, see, like I mentioned, that you are your own priority for others. You are just an option. It could be your partner, it could be your friend, it could be anyone, your colleague, anyone. You believe me, trust me, I am experienced. Everyone thinks on themselves first. You are not your priority. Your priority, only your parents. Believe me, they will only come for your crisis. No one else will come for your crisis. Believe me, trust me, that's a fact, that's a truth. And when we are away from our own country, then we feel suffocated because we
Yeah,
don't have our
but
beautiful. Yeah,
yeah, but see, like I said, others could argue that your children, your wife or your husband, these are or your boyfriend, these are all or girlfriend, these are all people who could really be, who could be clapping for you, who could be there for you. So you don't have to just say it's the parents. Parents is, yeah, I know parents is they are number one, but there are other people that are in your life as well.
maybe, maybe you could, but sometimes this is, the world is like that. People need you when they need, but they disappear when the purpose is over. That's what. But believe me, the parents will always be there for your crisis, no matter what. They will never say, oh, I'm busy now. I don't have
Right.
time. I'm working
Well,
now.
no, no, that's true. That's correct. That's true. That's true. But I'm just saying that it's better to make it inclusive than to just, I mean, just to say only parents would care. But just to listening on the topic a little more, loneliness has resulted to many things in life. I don't
Yes.
know if you have noticed people who've been depressed,
Yes.
people who have been having some disorders because
Yes.
they don't feel loved anymore,
Yes.
or they don't feel valued.
Yes.
So those people, some of them has to go on the treatment to get some
Yes.
help.
Yes.
And oftentimes some of them even want to hang themselves. I've had people who thought that their life is worthy because nobody loves them, and or they haven't have any help, or they have been through things, or they have been getting disappointments, and then they've been left alone, and they've lost, some of them lost their jobs, and not those who has to be in the circle disappeared, and they become lonely. So what do you think some of the remedies to make sure that this loneliness doesn't get into you? Because once you lose something, right? You lose like your job, you lose your status, you lose a family member, stuff like that. This loneliness kicks in. So what do you think should these people should do, or anybody who finds themselves in such a situation should do to keep up their life without feeling lonely?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I mentioned, life is full of ups and downs. Good and bad times are there. So we need to balance it in the sense every time cannot be good time and every time cannot be bad. So if you are experiencing any bad phase, this will be just temporary. And if you are thinking you are not being loved, separated, and you have no value, don't take it to that extreme level. You need to talk about it. You need to express it about it.
So you
Otherwise,
mean
it goes
so
to
you-
the extreme level,
right?
and then you seek medical attention. So
So you mean
you need to have that level that it's going up. I need medical attention. I need to talk to someone. I need to express. I need to open my books. Don't take it to that level. Even if,
okay? So you need me? You mean you need a therapy? You need some kind of help
yes,
to get out of
counselor,
that situation.
yes,
Now,
yes.
what are the common loneliness that like give me like an example of things that somebody can call as being lonely, and then that might cause harm.
Like I mentioned, away from your country,
Away from
busy
your country,
doing the
okay.
work, okay?
Busy at
And
work,
then
okay.
have no friends. No
What's that?
one is talking. No one is inviting. Not going into any public event, not interaction with people, not in community, completely isolated, doing nothing. No one knows who is this person. So that means I don't know who
some
I am. Why the
some
hell
people
I'm doing? I'm
some
only
people
working.
some people
Only
can
my
say,
family knows me.
so
So
some people can say, I mean, nobody knows me is a good thing, because that means nobody's gonna bother me.
see,
I don't
I
I don't
told you,
I don't think
I
that should
told
be an
you.
issue.
No, no,
And
no, no, no. You set your boundaries. It's not that you are meant for everyone. Like I mentioned, successful people always keep them away from the crowd. You don't need the crowd because silence is the key for your success, for creativity. Less avoid any problems and headache and
no,
conflict.
success people and the celebrities, their life is, it could be on the thread by being around so many people. I understand that, but that doesn't mean if you are successful you can just be by yourself. You need people, because you need people to become successful. You need public support, because those people, the reason why you're successful, let's say you are a basketball player or you're a soccer player, people have to pay to go watch your game, right? They have to pay to watch you, right? So it's the people who are making you become successful, because through that pay, going to all those shows and all those stadiums, those are the money that they pay you, millions to be a professional person. So even though you are a film, I mean, like an actor or a filmmaker, the same scenario, people have to go to the movies to watch you, and that's how you get paid. So people generally are your backbone. So it's the way how you can interact with them that could that could make you more successful. But staying away from people would not, just because you
Yeah,
wanna, yeah. But
yeah,
you gotta wait. You gotta find a way how to connect to people and be
yes,
safe, and be
yes,
safe without being harmed. I think
yes,
that's what is more
yes,
important.
yes. That means you need to connect with like-minded. You have to set your boundaries and then you grow together. That's the way I meant.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
need,
Okay. You mean the inner circle? Yeah. So yeah. So the inner circle kind of thing is a different topic of its own. If we wanna come here and we talk about how do we maintain our inner circle, and then what are the things that you have to do to protect your inner circle, and informations and people who are getting close to you. So you don't know, not everybody who comes to you probably will like you, and so forth. So
yes,
that's the different topics on its own. But
yes,
like right now, we just have a few minutes just to talk about loneliness as in general. It's more general, but we are looking at it in different sectors. Like you're talking
yes,
about out of the country, out of your country, and you come in here. That's a loneliness of itself, because
yes,
you don't
yes,
you're not around people that are like you, or
yes,
your cheerleader, or that will be telling you, hey, ambassador, Smiley, how are you on the street? No. I mean, unless and until you go to a store, you go to somewhere, you can tell the person that, hey, how are you? But even that, you just ask them straightforward what you want. So you walk on the street, the same street, your same neighborhood, nobody's saying hi. Even if you try to say hi, they will turn their face on the other side, probably thinking about so many problems in on their head. So you tend to ask yourself, is this where am I at? Where am I at? Because you're probably not raised in this country, or in the West, and you are experiencing all of that. So loneliness can come from just people just being isolating you, people just being ignoring you, people just being snubbing you. Even at work, you feel lonely, disconnected. I mean, you can even feel you are hated. Some people hate you. You can feel all of that. Oh, what have I done wrong? I've even had people say, "What have I done to them? What have I done wrong?" You haven't done anything. I mean, it's just the fact that people. People just people. I mean, and different. It is different from different society. In the eastern part of U.S. here, in the capitals, people don't care. You go to the suburbs, in probably the Seattle area and other places, people on the street will call you and say hi, because you're a human being. They don't know you, and they will smile. So even a little smile can get somebody out of loneliness. You smile at
yes,
me, I'll be like, oh, the person is thinking about me or accepting me. Then I'm out of loneliness. I'm not alone here. I mean, I don't feel left out or neglected or something. So that could build up, that could improve your stress hormones, and then become a more of a less stressed person than to be a stressful person.
yes.
What do you
And
think?
another, yeah, another two things I would like to say is that smile, number one, and pet therapy. Even if nothing works, you are being left out. Keep a pet. Pet is the best companion to keep your vibes on. And it's been proven scientifically as well why pets are being kept as a therapy. So
Yeah,
if we do those, you get, because they absorb all the toxins from you and they give that positive vibration to you. You yourself will feel the difference. And again, when you create yourself loving in the nature, one thing I would like to tell to everyone is that it's my phrase that no one has to love you. No one needs to care for you. No one needs to support you. No one needs to give you a big heart or smile at you. But when you see yourself confident into the mirror, you better love yourself. Yes, this is me. I'm being blessed on this earth, and I will live for myself. No one cares. I care for myself. If you have that confidence, you will move ahead with that smile, not being left alone, but being with yourself. That confidence, nothing else. You try it, it works. It works. Believe me.
Okay. All right. So we'll try that confidence. But again, just to wrap up, confidence in yourself will help you stay away from loneliness. Again, if you feel like you're getting lonely, take a walk
Dr.
somewhere.
Smile.
Yeah, Dr. Smiley, of course. Smiley is here every week with us. Just ping for Smiley, and then it will get you out of the loneliness. But if you feel like you need support, take a walk, talk to somebody, find something that will make you laugh. Even if it's a comedy thing, if people are sometimes laughing on their own, and you think like
Yeah,
something wrong with them. No, because you know why, they're engaging on something, and then anytime you smile or laugh, it takes out the stress hormone
yes,
off. And
yes,
also, speak to people, and even if they don't call you back, try to call them and see. I'm pretty sure you're gonna, probably not gonna feel good when you are the only one doing reaching out. But reach out. Perhaps if you reach out to 10 people, perhaps out of that, 3 people will reach back to you. So don't just say, "Oh, they don't reach out to me. I'm not gonna reach out to them." That's gonna make the situation worse, because again, it would, if those people are not thinking about it, or they are busy with something, then now your loneliness would increase. So all those things are important, things that we need to practice, and to stay positive. Don't be too negative. Accept fault when you are at fault, or when you fail. Try to forgive yourself and come back, and do better. Don't be in competition with anyone. Just be yourself, and feel good about your accomplishment and all of that. So all those things will give you more positive inner vibes. And if you have any feeling of being lonely, that will help you grow your self-esteem, so you don't have to just be like, I'm not accepted. So those are the things that I want to add. But you get the final words, Dr. Smiley.
Oh, well, this is a vibe, spread topic. We need to talk more and more. But over and above, what I can say is that it's very difficult. Every situation is very difficult. We all are going through ups and downs. Even I also sometimes feel lonely. But only thing is that courage and facing that, yes, smile, tuning to music, look into the yard, walk into the nature, play with my, pet, divert your mind, positive thinking, negativeness goes away, no room for negativity. And if you keep those vibrations on, you will never feel lonely. I mean, try to talk, even talk to yourself. That's okay. Watch some comedy, tuning into some music. Only the diversion is all needed. And then your stress hormone, it tries to balance up, but don't take it to that level that you need medical attention. Have a control on yourself that you are doing good. You are yourself. You have people around. You are being blessed. And that way you can control, be your own doctor. Every time I always say that will be my next topic, right? So stay tuned. Thank you very much. You are not lonely. Even if that doesn't help, Dr. Smiley. I'm always up on social media. Text me as much as I can because my smile is toxic and contagious. So it can make you feel relaxed as a therapy.
Thank you, Dr. Smiley. And then again, we are Ramadan Mubarak for those of you who are fasting. We just did a short session with Smiley,
Yes.
just to keep the show going, and then we will be back with you next week. Thank you so much for being with us now. Thank you.